Okay, so we're going to today make the 4L80E that's in here. We are going to make it full manual valve body with no computer, none of that. All you're going to do is send power to the transmission and with a little fancy wiring with our plug, and it will be full manual. Now, there is a video out on YouTube from Beater Olds that shows you this in the transmission, the harness that's inside the transmission. I'm going to show you how to do this with the actual harness that you plug into the transmission. So what you're going to do is, this is your pressure manifold that's inside the transmission. There's 3 wires to it: pink, dark blue, and orange. Okay, that coincides with our plug that's on our that goes to our transmission, which looks like that. That's the transmission side, and that is the side that we're going to be working with. Okay, now you're going to take A and B from your pressure manifold, and you are going to wire them to shift solenoid 1 and 2 light green wire, because the light green is the negative side. The computer, the powertrain control module, grounds that. So we are going to take 1 and 2, A and B I mean, and wire it to light green. Okay, and then we're going to take C, which is orange, and we're going to wire it to yellow and black. Now, then we are going to take pink that comes from our fuse block, that's also in that plug, and we're going to run a 15 amp key fuse power to this. And this is going to make your transmission complete manual. So first gear's first, second, third, fourth, and so on. Keep in mind, when this is wired this way, you will have 100% full line pressure. So it's going to shift extremely hard. It's a full race mode, especially if you put a Transgo HD2 kit in like I did. So, now, here is our plug. Okay, now you got to kind of be careful, because there are 2 yellow and blacks in here, and there are 2 pinks in this harness. So I'm going to try my hardest to show you. Okay, so here is, I just soldered them together. Okay, these out of my way now, I don't need them anymore. Throw those there. So your harness that goes to it is going to be blue, yellow, and pink. So I'm gonna put you on a tripod, and I need a third hand here. Okay, so if you look here, give me these 3. If you're looking at your plug like this, which you will be, you want your green, which is the first one up on the top here. It plugs into your tranny like that. You want your green. And then in your third row, you want your pink and your blue. Okay? In the third row. So here's 1, 2, 3. And you want to solder them all together. Okay? Then you want, right next to your green, there's a yellow and black. You don't want this yellow and black, you want this one. That yellow and black, and your red, which is in between your pink and blue. Okay? okay? And you want to solder them together, okay? Now you're done with that wiring part. Now, here, right here on the very end, this is your hot. This is what you want. I just used the butt connector, but you want to run that to key fuse to power, which I did right there. That's my key hot fuse box. That is going to make your transmission full manual. So you, like I said, you get in the car, start it, grab your shifter, you put it in first gear, and that's first. If you put it in the third gear, it's going to be in third gear. So that's the way you do that. Here's the harness. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments. I have tested this and it does work. I wanted to drive it today, go out and drive it, but it's been raining for the past day or so, so I can't really take it out and drive it. But I tested it on jack stands and it shifts. So I've been battling transmission shifting concerns. It's got to be something, either a broken wire in a harness, or it's got to be a programming thing. I haven't figured it out yet, but I want to drive it. I gotta drive it so I can kind of get the tune set up. I still have to do the fuel pressure regulator and put the fuel pump in, because this has the 4-cylinder pump in it, and it is way too small for this. It doesn't have enough liters per hour, and it's going to run dead lean, and I'm going to break something. So I'm not going to drive it like that. I'll just go around the block easy with it, just to make sure that it goes through all the gears, but no full throttle pulls at all. And that's where we're at. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or anything, leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Have a good day.